When she was just 8 years old, living overseas, the narrator used to walk alone from the bus stop when her mother couldn't accompany her. One rainy day, she stepped off the bus and struggled to open her umbrella as the downpour soaked her to the skin. Looking around once she managed to get it open, she realized something unsettling. The normally busy street was eerily deserted, except for one man. He was standing in the alleyway to her left with no coat, no umbrella, no movement, just watching her. At first, nothing seemed particularly off about him. He looked normal, clean. His face was round and unthreatening, with no visible scars or tattoos. He made no move toward her. But still, something primal inside her screamed that something was deeply wrong. Her body tensed, her heart pounded, and for the first time in her life, she felt pure, overwhelming dread. Frozen in place, she stared at him for what felt like hours before sprinting home, terrified. Eventually, the warmth of her home lulled her into a false sense of safety, and she tried to forget what she saw, but she never forgot his face. About a week later, she passed a police station while walking with her friend. Her eyes caught a poster in the window, and her body went cold. The man's face stared back at her from the most wanted board. Shaking, she asked her friend to read the poster aloud. The words hit like a gut punch, wanted for murder and bodily mutilation. Her instincts had been right. Somehow she'd known. The man never followed her, never spoke to her, but the danger was real. From that day on, she vowed to always listen to that gut feeling. Years passed and life moved on, but then something strange happened. At 16, she was exploring the woods near her home and stumbled upon an old suitcase in a clearing. Weathered by rain and warped by time, it hummed with a low, buzzing sound. Curious, she approached. As she did, that same creeping fear began to settle over her just like before. She circled the suitcase. The buzzing intensified. A strange dizziness overtook her. Inside the case, buried under a growing beehive, was something white and smooth, something familiar. That's when she remembered the alley, the man, the fear. Panicking, she turned and ran all the way home. Days later, unable to shake the feeling, she returned with her father, but the suitcase was gone, vanished without a trace. Weeks passed. Then one day in biology class, her class began studying local species. The topic, bees. Specifically, vulture bees, a rare species that feeds on decaying flesh. Her stomach dropped. In the presentation, she saw a photo of one of their hives. She recognized it immediately. The buzzing suitcase, the familiar white shape inside. It hadn't been stone, it had been bone, human bone, and someone had moved it.